Did you know that Quailridge Subdivision in Bentonville, Arkansas saw an average home sale price go up over $100,000 from 2020 to 2021? I'll be discussing what actually took place in 2021 in Quailridge Subdivision, as well as my prediction for 2022. Hey everyone, my name is Anthony Mosley. I'm a local realtor here in Northwest Arkansas. My goal is to help you navigate the local real estate market. Today, we're going to be specifically focusing on Quailridge Subdivision in Bentonville, Arkansas, which is located just north of the intersection of Greenhouse Road and Regional Airport Road in West Bentonville. Before we dig into why I think and can show you why there was such a significant difference in those years, I want to let you know I dig into the numbers year in and year out to be able to tell a story as to what took place. Again, all of these numbers were pulled from the local MLS, and I'm happy to share that with you. So talk about a significant jump, right? From 2020 to 2021, over $100,000 in average sale price. There are a few things that contributed to that, and that's what I want to break down for you today to, again, tell you the reason why. In Quailridge, what specifically happened? So you might have heard that there was an inventory shortage and why we see so much new construction in our area. That's one contributing factor of such a big jump. The other one is the workforce ability to stay working from home. Now, we see people in our area move to Northwest Arkansas. It used to be because of Walmart, Tyson, JB Hunt, or one of the other vendors that support those companies. But what we're seeing now is people moving from East or West Coast that if they're allowed to work from home on their West Coast or East Coast salary, they can now move to Northwest Arkansas and enjoy the things that we enjoy, right? The mountain biking, the lakes, the atmosphere, to be able to go to downtown Bentonville and walk the square. Some of those cool things, people want to enjoy that. So moving to Middle America, being able to enjoy maybe a slower pace, a slower lifestyle with their East or West Coast or other state salary, being closer to family is what is drawing people here. One of the things that I really uncovered though, from 2020 to 2021 was the actual size of the home that sold. So in our area, we talk a lot about price per square foot. It's never the end all be all to just go, let me take the price per square foot and apply it to my home. It is a good metric and it is something to have a conversation around. So that's where I'm gonna go kind of touch base on that a little bit. In 2020, the average square foot of homes that sold in Quailridge was just over 2,900 square feet. And in 2021, the average square footage was just less than 3,100. There was a 170 square foot difference. Now, that $100,000 gap, I'm trying to explain the difference there and what took place there. If you were to take the price per square foot, right, remember what I said about that, but if you take that price per square foot in 2021, I'll provide this to you if you'd like to have it. The average price per square foot of homes in Quailridge that sold was $144.35 a square. So if you take that 170 square foot difference of homes that sold in 2020 versus 2021, that explains about $24,000 in difference in price. If they were about the same size, what would be different? The huge thing, in my opinion, as to why there was such a huge jump is the lack of inventory, the supply and demand of homes in our area, desirable homes in this part of the country. So one thing contributing to that, again, is the low inventory, the low supply drives craziness. Low inventory, high demand, prices continue to go up on just about anything that we're talking about. So with that, what we saw in our local market and many markets around the United States is that caused a feeding frenzy on houses. Yes, we typically see appreciation in our area. We typically see 8 to 11% appreciation since around 2012, 2013, when the economy finally started digging itself back out. So that normal appreciation took place. The size of home was actually a little bit larger of the ones that sold this year versus last. And this is actually very interesting what I uncovered about this, but the actual price that people willing to go over list price was significantly higher, again, driving up that $100,000 difference from 2020 to 2021. So here's the numbers on that. In 2019, we had 24 homes sell in Quailridge. 21 of those, so 2019, 21 of those 24 sales sold at or below list price. Remember when we could do that? Buy homes for less than list price? It still happens, but in today's market, people probably priced their home way too high, and the market shared with them what they thought about that. In 2020, there were 19 homes that sold in Quailridge. 15 of those 19 sold at or below list price. In 2021, 15 homes sold, and 40% of the homes that sold in 2021 sold above list price. 6 homes sold above list price in 2021. So the thing that I really want to nail in, and this is where it made it true to me of why there was such a huge difference from 2020 to 2021, was in 2019, the 3 homes that went over averaged about $3,000 over list price. In 2020, the average home that sold that went over list price was about $2,100. In 2021, the average home that went over list price, when somebody offered on a home more than list price, those 6 homes averaged $16,517 over list price. Inventory is low. People have to go buy a home. So, hey, they're willing to pay $500,000 for it. I'm willing to go to $520,000 with maybe what's called an appraisal gap coverage. More on that possibly in another video. So clearly, no matter the size of the home, whether it's 2,900 square feet or 3,100 square feet, or even up to 3,700 square feet in Quailridge, 2021 was a ridiculous year in residential real estate across the globe, but also Northwest Arkansas, and of course in Quailridge Subdivision. All right, now you're probably asking, all right, Anthony, what's going on? All that said, where are we going? What's happening in 2022? Well, in my opinion, no matter where you are on whatever side of the spectrum politically or wherever you feel about the global pandemic, there's a couple things that I know for sure. And they are, inventory is still low, interest rates are still historically low, talk to your local lender about that. And I know that market demand is still going to be high, and we're going to continue to see the appreciation that we've typically seen year in and year out in Bentonville and in Quailridge Subdivision. I do believe, I predict that there's going to be around 16 to 21 homes sell in Quailridge. And I do believe there's going to be a double-digit appreciation, 10 to 12% in average sale prices from 2021 to the end of 2022. If you're looking to sell your Quailridge home or are interested in purchasing in Quailridge, please feel free to reach out anytime for a no obligation conversation. I'd love to have a conversation about what this information means to your specific real estate goals. I'm Anthony Mosley. Thanks for watching. I look forward to connecting with you soon.